Hi guys, welcome back to the Hall of Style. It's been a hot minute, but I'm so excited to be back bringing you another video. I've been busy at work over on my website, thehallofstyle.com, keeping my fabulous weekly sales page updated for you guys, creating a few new posts over there for you guys to read, mostly about spring soaps. And now I'm starting to work on all of my summer stuff. So today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite perfumes to wear, actually really year round, but it's fabulous in the summer. And that is the exciting Donna Born in Roma line from Valentino, which is a personal fave of mine. I love this perfume and it has a ton of flankers that are also wonderful. And recently they came out with a new flanker, Donna Born in Roma Extradose, which I felt gave me the perfect excuse to do a video exploring and talking about the entire Donna Born in Roma line. The Born in Roma line was launched by Valentino in 2019 and was instantly signature scent worthy. The line is inspired by Rome's street culture, embracing Rome's rich history while celebrating and embracing individuality and the free spirit attitude of the present. This popular fragrance has spun off many flankers, and good news for the homies, each perfume in the Born in Roma line has also released a masculine version, all of which are very highly rated. I really need to have my husband explore the masculine version of each of these fragrances so I can get back to you guys on that with maybe another video. I think I have tried everything from the Donna or feminine side of this Born in Roma line. And so today I wanted to go through each of them and share my thoughts on them. And I'm hoping this will make this a helpful guide for anyone exploring this range and give you some insight on what to expect with each scent and possibly even help you to choose the one that will work best for you. As always, I always encourage you, sample first. Try the fragrance on your skin, either physically in a store or online, buy a sample or a decant so that you can check it out. Make sure it jibes with your own chemistry and that you're gonna like it. Just a note that I bought all of the perfumes I'm talking about today with my own money, so today is not a sponsored video. As always, I have timestamps in the info box down below, so if desired, you can skip around and only look at the perfumes that interest you the most. Okay, so of course, I have to start this off with the original Donna Born in Roma, which I have in an adorable little mini and also a travel spray. I love this fragrance. It's definitely a go-to for me, and I'm super excited to talk all about it today because it's one of my faves. The original Donna Born in Roma was released in 2019. It is an EDP or eau de parfum formulation. The noses are one of my favorite noses in the world, Honorine Blanc and Amandine Clerc-Marie. The official notes for this perfume from Valentino's website are: the opening is jasmine sambac, the heart is Cashmeran, and the dry down is bourbon vanilla. Other notes that have been perceived for this fragrance are pink pepper, black currant, bergamot, jasmine tea, and gaiac wood. So the original Born in Roma is this super sweet jasmine sambac. It's very musky, as jasmine sambac tends to be. And so it has a very sort of sensual, sexy, going out for the night, man magnet kind of a vibe to it. And it is, I think this is a quintessential, going out on a date night kind of a vibe. It smells so good. That combination of that vanilla with that really sweet and musky and sensual jasmine sambac is just, it's so easy to wear. And I feel like it smells good on a lot of people. It's a fairly safe buy. I definitely would, as always, like I said before, sample before you commit to a bottle just to make sure that you like it and it does agree with your chemistry. But this is a pretty safe perfume for most women. A lot of women do have this as their signature scent. They wear it every day. They might get one of the more intense nighttime flankers and wear that out at night and treat this as more of a daytime fragrance. I do think you could wear this during the day. It might be a little bit much for work. You know, it kind of depends on where you work and if you're in close quarters with people. If you're like in an office cubicle, I don't know. I would probably stick with one of the more lighter daytime flankers, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. This one might just be a little bit too like rah, 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 boom for work. If you like other fragrances that pair a sweet jasmine sambac with vanilla and have a little bit of a musky vibe, like perhaps the Angel line by Mugler or the Prada Paradox line, or even also by Valentino, the Voce Viva, I would especially say the Voce Viva Intensa. If you like those kind of perfumes already, I think that Born in Roma is going to be really, really safe for you. It's definitely along those same lines. I love this one a lot. It's a go-to for me, and I definitely think it is essential for any woman's perfume collection. Okay, next up in the Donna Born in Roma line is Yellow Dream, which I only have in this little decant dabber. This perfume was released in 2021. It is also an EDP formulation. The noses are Anne Flipo and Nicolas Beaulieu. The official notes from Valentino: the opening has a peony accord, Calabrian bergamot, and Italian lemon. The heart is Turkish rose essence, and the dry down is white musks, Madagascan vanilla absolute, and Virginian cedarwood. And then a couple of other notes that are perceived in this fragrance are sandalwood, and then of course the jasmine sambac, which I feel like at least most of these fragrances all have that signature jasmine sambac. Yellow Dream to me is much more daytime. I do really get this sort of citrusy vibe. And this one also has that signature musk again. Although to me, on this one, on my skin, the musk is really ramped up and is really quite a heavy duty player for this fragrance. I kind of feel like the musk is more of the star of the show and the citrus is like the second star, if that makes any sense. Musk is a little tricky for me, and I do detect sandalwood in the dry down of this, and sandalwood can be a little tricky for me. So for me, this is probably my least favorite out of the line. That being said, I still like it reasonably well. There's just other fragrances that are kind of similar to this that I think do this genre in a way that I like better. For example, Versace Yellow Diamond, I feel like is in a similar vein, but the musk in Yellow Diamond is cleaner to me. It has a cleaner vibe than the Donna Born in Roma one. So I prefer this one if I was gonna have to pick between the two. But I think if you liked one, you would probably most likely like the other. Just kind of know going into it that Yellow Dream is muskier and the musk is definitely noticeable. So if you struggle with musk a little bit like I do, just kind of keep that in mind. And again, make sure you test it on your skin before you buy it. All right, guys, next up is Coral Fantasy, which I have in a nice travel spray here. And this one was released in 2022. It is an EDP formulation. And the noses are, and bear with me here, I'm not French, Nadège le Garlantezec and Jacques Huclier. The official notes from Valentino: the opening has kiwi and orange. The heart is an Indian jasmine superinfusion and a rose accord. And the dry down is musks and ambrette seeds absolute accord. Couple of other notes that are perceived here are cedar and watermelon. So guys, I've honestly been wearing this on repeat for probably the last month and a half. I love this fragrance. As soon as the sun comes out, I just am craving these sort of like sweet, fruity florals that are kind of light and sparkly and crisp and not too heavy and deep. So it's perfect for when the sun comes out. With this one, I get a lot of the sweet jasmine, just like the original, but I also get the addition of the kiwi fruit and the orange. And it has that sort of light, watery, sparkly fruit vibe that's just so perfect for when it gets warm out. This is very fresh and clean. It's refreshing. It's got a little bit of a tropical, fruity vibe to it. And the musk in this particular fragrance is perfect for me. It's that sort of like your skin, but better. It's very light. It's very clean. It's not over the top musk. It's really an easy to wear musk. If you love fresh, fruity, floral fragrances with a clean musk, like I think if you like the Daisy line a lot, especially the Daisy Love line, it's a little bit sweeter if you like that kind of vibe. Or if you like the Omnia line from Bulgari, especially this Bulgari Omnia Coral is so good. It's so fresh and refreshing with that really nice fruity, clean musk. I think that this will be a really, really safe bet for you. A lot of people find this fragrance really similar to Dolce & Gabbana's L'Impératrice. If you like this fragrance, I think that this is going to be a really safe bet for you. These guys are definitely in a really similar family. If you like one, you're probably going to like the other. And I think they're just different enough that you can own both and enjoy both. This one definitely does have the watermelon vibe. So if you're liking that sort of clean, fruity, like watery vibe that you get with this one, you're gonna like, I think, the watery, kiwi, fruity goodness that is in this one. Okay, next up is Donna Born and Roma Intense, which again, I have in a travel and a mini. Actually, I have 2 minis of this one. It's definitely another big fave of mine. The Intense was released in 2023. This is a eau de parfum intense formulation, as you would ascertain from the name. And the noses were back to Honorine Blanc and Amandine Clerc-Marie. The official notes from Valentino. The opening has bourbon vanilla, bergamot, and black currant accord. The heart is a trio of jasmine. And the dry down is benzoin resin, which is going to give you that sort of ambery vibe. I love this one. This one to me is a pretty good intense version of the original. It's just a little bit deeper, a little bit darker. If you find the first one to be a bit nighttime, this is really nighttime. It's really going to give you those sort of like sexy, we're going out on the town kind of a vibe. Really, really get tons of the Donna Born and Roma signature kind of sultry jasmine sambac from this. Get a lot of the deep bourbon vanilla. It smells so, so good. I also get a little bit of a citrusy touch from the bergamot, and you'll get this sort of like deeper, sort of syrupy, jammy vibe from that black currant. One thing I don't think I've mentioned yet is the performance with this entire line is so, so good. These are very long-lasting perfumes. They are noticeable perfumes, especially the original Donna Born Aroma, this intense, these sort of deeper ones. They are going to be the type of fragrances that when you spray on, like people are going to really notice you. So depending on the setting, you may want to go sort of easy on the sprays. But if you're going outside, you're going out for the night, you really want to do it up, I think you're pretty safe going, both wrists, maybe around your décolletage area, and really do it up. And people are really going to smell this on you and they're really going to notice it. I think, again, if you're really loving those fragrances with the deep vanilla bourbon and the sort of like musky, sexy jasmine sambac vibes, like the Alien line again and the Voce Viva Intensa, if you're loving those sort of like yummy, sweet jasmine and vanilla vibes, I think this is going to be pretty perfect for you. What do you guys think of the fragrances I've mentioned so far? Is Born in Roma a favorite line for you as well? Please be sure to drop me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Okay, guys, next up is my very, very favorite in the line, and unfortunately, it was a limited edition that is not around anymore, but this is Donna Born in Roma Rendez-vous Pink. It is also named for the creative director of Valentino at the time, Pier Paolo Piccioli, who I believe has recently stepped down from Valentino, and I think he's going over to Balenciaga. But it's my understanding that he was behind this particular fragrance and was a big part of it. So he did a great job, in my opinion. I love this one. This fragrance smells very similar to the original Donna Born Aroma, but they've sort of changed the musk. And the musk in it is that extremely like fresh, clean musk that I love that works super, super well with my chemistry. So for me, this is the fave of the bunch. And I think this was on store shelves for maybe a millisecond. It was like blink and you miss it. I did not even hear about this perfume until it was already sold out, and I could only find it like on third-party places. So I was able to get a pretty large decant, as you can see, from Surrender to Chance. So I was very excited about that because I love this so much. So thankfully I have a decent amount of juice that'll hold me for a while, but I'm definitely on the lookout all the time for possibly scoring on a third-party website a full bottle of this. The bottle's actually really cool looking too. It's like this super bright pink, and it's very, very pretty. This perfume was also released in 2023. I believe this one was released closer to August, and it's an EDP formulation. And quite a few people worked on this one. We have a bunch of famous noses here: Alberto Morales, Honorine Blanc, Marie Salamain, and Olivier Cresp. I love all of those perfumers. They're great noses. The official notes from Valentino, it opened with a Calabrian green mandarin. It had orange blossom in the heart, and the dry down was Madagascan bourbon vanilla. And you get sort of a marshmallowy accord from that vanilla and orange blossom combo. You'll often get that when you've got sort of an orange blossom or a neroli mixed with a really sweet vanilla. It'll give you that sort of marshmallowy feel. So I get that here and I love it. You guys know I love my marshmallow and cotton candy and sweet vanilla fragrances with that clean, airy musk. And that's what you're getting here. It's so, so good. This is totally my jam. I think if you can have in mind like Donna Born and Roma meets Love Don't Be Shy by Killian and kind of made a little love child of those two, I think that's what you're going to get with this. It's so good, you guys. I'm so sad they don't have this as a permanent fragrance in the lineup. It's so, so good. I love it so much. Smells so good. The performance is great. You know, all the things. This is just the holy grail for me. Again, it's not really something that is easy to find, but I will link to a third-party seller in the info box down below for you guys. So you can kind of, you know, try your best if you're looking for it and see if you can find a good deal from a reputable seller. Make sure you check into that and just kind of, you know, it's up to you if you kind of want to roll the dice on that. But I can say it is really, really good if you can get your hands on a full bottle, a real full bottle of this. I would say do it. Next up is Donna Born and Roma Green Stravaganza, which I just have in a little decant, but it does have a spray, so that's nice. This one was released in 2024. It is an EDP formulation. We've got another team of noses. We got Damiti Michelin. We've got Juliette Karayuzoyu, and we've got Carlos Binaim. The opening is Lapsang Souchong tea. The heart is Jasmine Absolute, and the dry down is vanilla extract. So this one is a bit of a departure from the original. You will get that signature Donna Born and Roma jasmine, but really that tea is the star of this show here. I really get a lot of like sort of a green tea vibe when I'm wearing this. It gives it sort of a refreshing, sort of almost like veering into minty quality about it that feels very perfect for daytime. It's very fresh and easy. I think this is one of the ones that you could probably wear to the office and it would be fine as long as you go easy on the sprays, because it does have that good Donna Born and Roma, you know, lasting power and like strength. But I do think this one would probably be appropriate to wear in closer quarters with people. The tea also gives it almost this sort of hay-like vibe. It's sort of dusty, like it has this like dusty vegetal quality about it. It's really interesting. But you also get a lot of sweetness. You get sort of that powdered vanilla sugar vibe that I talk about all the time. And you do get that really sweet jasmine in addition to that tea vibe. I love the dry down in this fragrance. It is really nice. It gets really fruity and sweet, and you almost get that sort of Marc Jacobs Daisy Love vibe that I was talking about before. You'll get that a little bit in the dry down. You'll continue to get the tea vibe as well, but it does become more of this sort of sweet vanilla jasmine-y goodness combo in the dry down that I really like. If you love tea fragrances, I would definitely give this a shot, especially if you like sort of sweet jasmine-y fragrances too. I think you kind of need to like both for this to work. Tea is not my most favorite note. I don't hate it, but it's not like a big go-to for me. So probably after the Yellow Dream, this is probably like my second least favorite. But that being said, again, I still really like this. It's a great fragrance. It's probably not one that I would spring for a full bottle, but you might. If you're into that sort of refreshing green tea type of smell, if that's one of your faves, then I would say give this one a shot for sure. Okay, guys, next up is another fave for me. This is another Rendezvous flanker. This is the gold. And I did not get fooled again with this one, guys. When I saw that this was going to be a limited edition release, I went out and snatched it up right away. Like Green Stravaganza, this was also released in 2024. It was a summer release. I believe it came out in July. It is an EDP formulation. We have another little team of noses here for this one. We have Michel Girard, we have Antoine Maisondieu, we have Olivier Gioton, and we have Guillaume Flavini. The official notes from Valentino, the opening is Italian Mandarin. The heart is Golden Gardenia Accord, and the dry down is a Solar Coconut Accord. This perfume was inspired by summer in Rome. So, of course, you hear that, you hear the coconut, you're instantly thinking summertime. This is a great summertime fragrance. Now, I was talking about the Coral Fantasy, which is perfect for that sort of fresh and refreshing, like watery fruit vibe. But if you want your nighttime summer perfume, this is it. This is basically the regular, original Donna Born aroma, but with this added like sexy coconut note, and it's just perfect for summer nighttime. This is very musky, but in the best way possible. It's got this sort of solar vibe to it, and it's just perfect with that sort of solar coconutty, just summertime in a bottle kind of a vibe. It's so, so good, you guys. If you guys like your coconutty, vanilla, jasmine, or white floral fragrances, like the Alien Goddess line, or possibly like Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, you like those kind of fragrances, I think this would be really safe for you. This is basically like a love child of that type of a fragrance with the Donna Born and Roma DNA. So unfortunately, again, this is really hard to find now because it was a limited edition release. But if you're really interested in it, you can do the same thing that I recommended for the Rendez-vous Pink and maybe look at a third-party seller, see if you can find a good reputable seller. And if they have a full bottle that looks like it's in good shape, you know, maybe give it a go. All right, guys, last but not least, we have the latest and greatest, the brand spanking new, well, as of January, I think brand spanking new, Donna Born and Roma Extradose, which I only have at this point in a little spray decant, but definitely hoping to get at least a travel spray, if not a full bottle of this one. It's another winner. Like I said, this was released this year, 2025. This one is a parfum formulation, so the highest concentration of perfume oil out of all of them. We're back to the old school original creators of Honorine Blanc and Amandine Clerc-Marie. The official notes from Valentino, the opening has cassis accord, bergamot, and mandarin. The heart has a rum accord and jasmine sambac absolute. And the dry down is Madagascar bourbon vanilla extract. This, again, is inspired by Rome. This one, they are blatantly saying that it is inspired by nighttime in Rome. So this is really, really going to be a nighttime fragrance. The original is pretty nighttime. The intense is definitely nighttime. And this is like maybe even the latest hours, the later hours of nighttime, if you will, where you're maybe having like a little nightcap before you go to bed for the night. It's so, so cozy with that cassis and that rum. It's really going to give you that vibe. You really get that deep, cozy, jammy, black currant cassis vibe with this one. It's like really that kind of like liqueur vibe. And it's very cozy. It's very rich. I would say that it's very musky and sweet, like the original Donna Born and Roma, but probably even a little deeper still. I would describe this as like an explosion of vanilla beans soaking in rum. It's just really boozy and really cozy, really sweet, but it has a deepness to it that's even deeper than the original and the Intense. As usual, you're going to get a great performance with this. You can smell it when you spray it on. People around you are going to notice it. It lasts forever because it's that parfum concentration. So the performance is really, really good with this one. If you love fragrances that really focus on that black currant or a cassis note, thinking maybe of like the sea line from Armani, if you're really into that, I think this would be a really good one for you to check out, especially if you also like the original Donna Born and Roma or the Born and Roma Intense. I think this builds upon sort of what they've already created with this sort of cozy nighttime going out sort of vibe. So what do you guys think? Have you tried anything from this popular line before? If not, have any of my reviews piqued your interest to maybe give it a shot now? Have any of you tried the latest release, the Extradose? Please drop me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts about this line. If you're familiar with these fragrances, please let me know what your favorite Born and Roma flanker is. I would love to know what you guys think. Please be sure to head on over to my website at thehollofstyle.com to check out my many articles reviewing tons of different perfumes and other scented items. Now that we're heading into summer, I have some great blog posts over there that feature perfumes that are perfect for the warmer weather in summer, which is just right around the corner, guys. I don't know about you, but it was 80 degrees here today. I have a whole series of summer best of lists, including best strawberry, best coconut, citrus freshies, aquatic, and summer vanillas. These are vanillas that are perfect for the summer, not too heavy, not too cloying, more refreshing. I also have some lists of Bath & Body Works summer body washes, which would layer perfectly under those summer perfumes I'm mentioning, and also summer hand soaps. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you're enjoying my content, please don't forget to like this video and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.